back with another video. So today I'm going to tell y'all my coming out story and how I knew I was gay. How I found out I like girls, you feel me? So I never really came out. I just sort of like went with the flow. So like if you found out, like you found out, because I'm like a really like closed-in person. While I was a closed-in person, I'm trying to like grow out of that. And I didn't really want to tell anybody like, oh, I like girls, because I don't like other people's opinions. So yeah, so first I'm gonna tell y'all how I knew I was gay. I knew I started liking girls. So when I first moved to Arizona, it was in 2012, it was 7 years ago. So I was 14, I was like 14 years old when we first moved to Arizona. At that time, I was into guys. I didn't have that mindset that I like girls. Like I was always like in denial, I guess. I didn't really find guys attractive out here. So my attention got on girls. I started looking at girls more because the women out here are actually like really beautiful out here in Arizona. The women are beautiful.
Look at her, see her.
Shout out to y'all.
She seen her talk about shout out to the Arizona women out there, you feel me?
I started looking at girls and shit. You feel me? Started getting more attracted to girls, and I actually started talking to this girl. But the girl was in Indiana. She didn't live out here in Arizona, so I was always on the phone. I was always texting her, and I was 14 years old. I was always texting her, calling her, whatever. Like just being sneaky because I didn't want my family to know, like I like girls. You feel me? I was talking to this girl for not even. This was the first guy I ever talked to. I was talking to her for like, shit. How long was I talking to her for? Not long at all. Had to be in a couple months. Probably like 3 months, 3 or 4 months. Not long at all. But I just knew I was gay after that. Like I knew I couldn't even no dude after I just got done talking to a girl. Like she literally turned me around. Like she literally turned me out. Like my focus was on girls now.
She put it down.
But anyway, I'll be texting this girl all the time, calling her, whatever. Just being sneaky. And one day, like I was just like, fuck it. Like I feel like I need to tell somebody. Like somebody needs to know, because I just felt like I felt guilty at a point in time. Like I felt like I wasn't supposed to be gay. And that's real common for people like that didn't come out yet. Like they feel guilty because they feel like they shouldn't be gay. A lot of people feel like that. And that's how I was feeling at the time. So one day I told my brother, like I just called my little brother, Kenzie. I called him upstairs one day to my room, and I was like, bro, and I showed him a picture of this girl, the girl I was talking to, whatever. He was like, what's up, like, who's that? And mind you, I'm 14 years old, he was 11. I told my little brother this. I don't know why I trusted him that much, but yeah, I told him, I was like, I'm dating her. He was like, what you mean you dating her? Like, you like girls? I was like, yeah, I think I like her, like, I think I like a girl. And he wasn't mad, like, he was just kind of like confused, because he's still a kid, like, he was a child. And he's just like, okay, like,
shout out to
I still love you. Like that's basically what he said. He was like, I still love you.
Come out to somebody and they still
I don't care that you like girls. And him telling me that, it helped me a lot, because I felt like I couldn't talk to nobody at the time. Like I couldn't come out to somebody and just tell them that I like girls. She's the first person that ever accepted me, so I appreciate that a lot. And that was my little bro. But anyway, I've always been a tomboy. Like I always dressed up in like basketball shorts and a t-shirt. I was always around dudes. I was always around my brother friends. Like he used to always not want me to be around him because I was always in his face. Like anytime he went out and went to go play basketball, I went out there with him. Anytime he went to his best friend's house, I went with him. Like he used to be pissed. It was to a point where he was sneaking out just to get away from me, so I couldn't follow him to his friend's house. I was like his road dog. I was always with him like this. He was like this. I got bruises all over my legs and my arms from when I was little, just playing around. Like, and they scars now, because I used to always peel my scabs, like when I was little. My mama, she'd try to buy me dolls, and I ain't never like play with them. I always like, fuck the dolls. I wanna like go outside and go play or some shit. Like I ain't never wanna play with no dolls. I picked up my brother action figure before I picked up a doll. Like my mom tried to buy me like the brat head dolls, you know, the big ass, like the heads, and it's just like you gotta comb their hair and shit. Like she bought me that, just like the brat head. I used to try to play with it, but it was like, bruh, I don't want to play play with this. Like,
for real.
Give me a GameCube or some shit. Like, then my sister found out. She found out because she was being sneaky and she was going through my phone, I guess, one day. She told me. She just recently told me this, like, last month, that she found out I was gay because she went through my phone and went through me and the girl messages that, the first girl I talked to messages, and seen that, I guess we were talking about some freaky shit, I don't know. But she seen that and she ran upstairs and told my mom, and she was crying to my mom about it because at that time she was young too, so she felt like I was doing something wrong too. So she went to my mom for like acceptance. Like, she wanted acceptance from my mom to see, like, is that okay? She wanted to know, is like Jamila being with a girl okay? I don't remember what I said in the messages, but like, I guess it was some freaky shit though, because she told me that it was. And that's how my mom found out. Like, my mom never like really sat down and talked to me about being gay. Like, she never like sat down and asked me like, do you like girls or anything? And I appreciate that because I don't like that pressure on me. Like, I don't like to come out about like something like that. Like, right now I don't care because I'm older, but before it was real hard for me to tell my mom and my dad something like that. So like, she was really like cool with it. She didn't like blast it in my face all the time or like try to make me feel bad for her or anything. And I appreciate that a lot because a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people get hate from their parents or from their siblings or family members and friends after coming out being gay. So I'm really blessed that my family actually accepted me and didn't judge me or anything. I feel like the only reason why I was so nervous of coming out because I was the only gay child in my family. Like, a lot of people in my family aren't gay. Like, I feel like I'm the only one. I'm not sure. Like, I was nervous to tell my cousins. I was nervous to tell my aunts and my grandma. Like, I still to this day, like, I get nervous being around my grandma because she's not used to me seeing like my haircut and like me wearing boy clothes. She used to me being girly and growing up like a girly girl, like, you feel me? So, and I think my dad found out because of my mom, but my dad never really brought it to my attention. Like, he used to always crack little jokes every now and then, but that was when I got older. Like, before, like when I was freshly gay type shit, he didn't bring it up at all. He used to tell me that I was born gay, which I don't believe I was born gay. I argue with him a lot about it. My dad don't believe that I like dudes at all. Like, he felt like I was just gay from day one, but I just had to come out. So he wasn't surprised at all. And that's who I thought I was gonna have to worry about the most, to be honest. Like, his opinion was gonna really affect me. So I'm glad that he accepted me as well. I'm just glad that my whole family accepted me. Like, I didn't really have to go through a lot. So yeah, I never really came out. I just like went with the flow because yeah, I was scared, you feel me? But y'all shouldn't be scared to come out.
Don't be scared to come out, y'all.
Because it's gonna happen.
Never be scared
but
to come
just
out.
do it when you want to do it. Do it when you feel like you are mentally prepared to do it yourself. Don't do it because other people pressuring you to do it. That's really hard for people to do. But yeah, out of everything that happened, I'm happy that I told my brother, and I'm happy that my sister found out. If my sister didn't find out and wasn't being sneaky going through my phone, then my family wouldn't have found out that I was gay because I never would have said anything. They would have just found out like by me talking to a girl or like bringing a girl over or something like that. Or they would have just been seeing the phases, me cutting my hair, me wearing boy clothes all the time, me looking at girls and shit like that. So yeah, I'm happy that that came out. So I didn't necessarily come out. I came out because I told my brother that I was gay, but I didn't tell anybody else, and I didn't plan on telling anybody else either. I just let it happen, you feel me? I just let it come out, and I let them find out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe right now. And if you have any video idea, you can comment below. Alright, 4K gang, we out.
You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Mila 4K. This little clip of something that she got up. Y'all can watch it if y'all want to. But I'm just talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing something I guess you guys try to do. But shout out to Mila 4K, you know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doing reaction videos to everybody else except you being left out. So it's me. I'm Jasmine. I do spiritual readings. You need to tap in and get your spiritual reading. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me on Instagram, God's Gift 001. You know what I'm saying? Let me do your spiritual reading on you. Ain't no hoodoo, no voodoo, no terror, no none of that, bro. I'm just a spiritual reader that get messages from God, and I just want to help people. You feel me? So go ahead and tap in with me, bro. But shout out to Mila 4K. Shout out to y'all, Team Jazzy. I love y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep on pushing, keep on striving. Y'all make sure y'all watch this video all the way through. hit that like button, subscribe button, and go share. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let y'all finish watching this little clip real quick. But yeah, that was the end of her video, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all let Mila know that I made a reaction video to her. Wow, I'm out this thing.